mwe naye omusajja akaddiye Museveni amaze nakkiriza alaali bulijjo Kyagulanyi Namuno bali Bobi Wine amugamba ng'awakana kati akkiriza nti agenye avunze akaddiye takyasobola kulembera ggwanga Uganda agambye bannange nkaddiye emyaka gyempeddeko mpulira amaanyi gampedde gwe zebikimanyi notakimanyi olala akyogeraga bannange nkaddiye amaanyi gampedde soko owulire gwe.
Minister and other ministers, the Inspector General of Police, all the other leaders, political, security, cultural, spiritual, and the trainees who are here today, their parents, and the Ugandans who are listening. First of all, I congratulate you, the trainees. Congratulations on joining the police. And finishing this course successfully, and therefore my honor to pass you out. I also want to congratulate the police leadership and the instructors because you showed me very good skills. The immigration staff, whom I saw first, then the shooting skills, and the interaction with the population which was rioting. It was good that you tried to talk to them first. You followed the procedures of public law and order management very well. Congratulations. I'm also very happy to see you, all of you young people. When I look at you, you are all young, educated, healthy now. Keep it that way. Don't play around with your health. Don't go for alcohol. For my baby, for my bwana. Then next time I'll find you looking like a rug which is torn. Ngenda kulabika ngobuzina. Keep your health with the discipline. I am aged 82 years now, I'm about to be 82. But if you bring trouble even today, I can deal with those children who were... When I saw them karate, I wanted to join them. So, health is really a weapon. If you want to serve your family for a long time, to serve your country, to serve the army, you need to look after your health. Because if it breaks down, you will not do what you would have done. Now, the country has got a lot of opportunities. We are especially dealing with the issue of wealth. We want to do away with poverty. Poverty of your families at home, just because of ignorance. If I had time, I would have shown you here on the screen how our people are getting out of poverty through PDM. So you need to talk to your parents when you go back, all of them to join wealth creation and get out of poverty. Because it can be done. There are families which are out of poverty in Uganda here. But we want all of them to get out of poverty. Once you deal with poverty, then the other issue is the issue of the health of not only you, government servants, but also the members of the population. Then the issue of crime. Criminals are easy to deal with. And you already have all the ingredients, most of the ingredients that can help you to deal with crime. The criminals always leave tracks behind. Because criminals don't come in helicopters. Even if they came in helicopters, we would hear them, would hear the noise. They come either in vehicles or walking on motorcycles or walking on foot. So if a crime is committed, like I've been hearing, rural thefts, stealing the goats, stealing what, stealing the coffee from the gardens, this is easy to deal with because you already have the police dogs. Police dogs are very good. We introduced them and they helped us to deal with the criminals in Masaka, the ones who are killing people. We got all of them. The dog can sensitize the public not to interfere with the scene of crime. They should leave the scene of crime and then you call the police dogs. They will follow where the criminal went. If he walked for some distance and he jumped into a vehicle, that's why I bought you cameras. This was the reason. If he went in a vehicle or a motorcycle, he couldn't have flown. He must have passed somewhere on the main roads. Then there are other traces, like fingerprints and so on, and then other means of tracing. So therefore, then the issue of infrastructure. For the country to grow, economy to continue growing, we need good roads, tarmac and maram. All this, however, are disturbed by one problem: corruption. And I said in one of the speeches, we are really going to crush corruption. Fortunately, I've got some young people who are not happy with corruption, and anybody who is corrupt will regret, because we have given them a chance. They have misused it. We are now coming for them, all of them. So therefore, you, the young people, nobody should stain your contribution by involving you in corruption. Because it is the corruption that is undermining the PDM, is undermining the health in the health centers. I get a lot of appeals to support people to go to India, to go to Turkey for treatment of cancer, treatment of diabetes. But all this money which I keep giving to people to go individually, why not use it to perfect our system here of cancer, of diabetes? We are going to study that issue. If there is anything lacking, why don't you bring it up? What is lacking? So that we handle it instead of squandering your money, taking money to the Indian, taking money to the Turkish. And yet we have got young doctors here who are looking for jobs. So the issue of corruption is the LOCM. In the primary schools we had something called LOCM. The lowest common multiple. Corruption is the LOCM of all the problems. Any problem you find, there is corruption behind it. Selling of jobs in the districts, I hear they are selling jobs. So we are going to, you as police people, where you are deployed, don't associate yourself with corruption. Even if your boss is you say, sorry, I don't want to be my future by coming to you. You go by alone into the corruption. So therefore, the future is very bright for you. The economy is growing. Salaries are still small, but we can. I don't know why the police force has never copied the example of the UPDF. Because in UPDF, maybe you can talk with them. You learn from their experience of having army schools for children of soldiers. I introduced those schools because I know that the soldiers were getting low salaries because we didn't have money to pay high salaries. But if my child is studying free in an army school and I'm getting free medical care in an army health center and I'm staying in the house of the army where I don't pay rent, and there is a circle called Wazalendo where I can borrow and go and buy some few goats at home, leave them with my aunt, to my mother to look after. I'm not bad off. I will wait until the salaries improve. So therefore, even the police, You should discuss with the army the ideas I gave them about how to handle welfare collectively of the personnel. So I congratulate you and I wish you good luck. Thank you very much.
Ndowooza owulidde ye amaanyi gamuwedde yagenye kana twesibirako ki nga akadde tasobola nakukuba mmundu takyasobola n'okuba ekyaso kifulumya kati musaayi muto mupya gwe gulina okukola bino kitegeeza ne Kyagulanyi Ssentamu yalina okukulembera eggwanga Uganda pakati Kyagulanyi ayokya Kyagulanyi yakutte ku mmundu bw'ati omuwuliramu nejje Museveni agambye sikyasobola nakukuba mmundu sikyasobola nakulwana omusaayi omuto gwe gulina okukola ebyo okitegeera bulungi alabanga akkiriza nti amaanyi gamuwedde ave mu ntebe yaffe omwana agikwate tulala tugende mu maaso